Hey everybody, welcome in. Turns out the Buzz Lightyear outfit's out. People have been asking about that, but that is not why we're here today. Um, there has been a lot of questions about the packs that have been offered in store, the gem packs, not so much the paid packs, although often people ask if this is good offers. So with the Buzz pack, everything in here is just guaranteed what it is. You pay for what you're getting. So if you want a Buzz costume with like 25 extra tokens, one extra pull at Bo Peep, and you'll get a few Jesse Woody and whatnot. That is what you're getting. Now, with the spell ones, you got to see is this worth it for you? That the rates on these are very low. So anytime you're pulling anything, you always check the rate. So only expect between 8 to 10 because that is like 60% of your pulls, and then the next 30% is going to be 11 to 20. So getting lucky, you might be able to get 20 out of it. Yeah, but maybe if you're getting the drops for all of them, maybe one of them you might get lucky enough and one of them might drop like a full 20 to 30. Do you want to pay all that and just get one? That's your choice. So with paid options, it's going to depend on what kind of player you are. If you're going to be buying things because you want things, then I guess you're going to be getting it anyway. So but I do have videos on how to best spend gems if you want to know what to spend your in-game currency on. But there are also times where I do mention in that video spend on events. Now, I would spend on events to get characters like these if they are going to progress you further in the event, and then through that event, they're going to be giving you more rewards and tokens for other ones. So that is the time where I would be purchasing these. Um, but we are here specifically for the spell ones. The spell ones aren't going to get you any progression. But do I think they are worth it? I think for what they are, always check the ratings. They're pretty similar to what we just saw in the other pack as well. So you got 50% chance to get 12, another 15 to get 14, 10% to get. So majority of the time you're going to be getting like on the very low end, sitting on like 12. That's similar for all of them. So expect to have to buy at least about 3 of them to unlock. Yeah. So that's just for unlock. Now you do get some through the event, as we've seen in the event walkthroughs. But if you're just shy of unlocking them, that is when I would go for and unlock them, because spells are game changers. All of the Toy Story spells are good. Now, you will be getting a few Bucket of Soldiers from the event. You'll be getting some Wild Imagination from the event. Duke Kaboom as well. So, if you're leveling all these up, if you're going to unlock them, that's great. Wild Imagination, though, gets good at unlocked level 2 and above. That's when you can use in like the continuous damage teams and get all that effectiveness, the extra amounts of damage from it. And that's when it shines. So I'd recommend that. Now, as far as which one should you go for, if you only have one as a choice, I'd say Bucket would probably be able to get you very far. Wild Imagination is I really rate, although end game, uh, we know what I always say about bad effects is that bad effects end up being worse for you the more you give to the opponent. So that's why Bucket is at probably one of the top of the list. Now, Claw, on the other hand, is probably one of my most used spells because it is just a big AoE. It is a fast AoE, so this will charge probably twice by the time like Wild Imagination charges. Um, and so you get to use it twice. It does do a little bit less damage than Wild Imagination, since at level 2, Wild Imagination will do 2 lots of damage with a continuous. But I use a lot, like as you see in lots of the when I'm just running through event levels at lower levels for me, I'll just use it, throw it in quick, charged, AoE, knock lots of things out, charge my other ones, and it cycles around. So as a cycling one, Claw is worth it. You'll also notice that you get 5,000 event tokens for it, whereas the others you get 2,500 for a little bit more. Now the gem cost 1,000. It does get pretty steep, so you got to see what is the value of your gems for you if you are using them for leveling, for events, for getting characters, and just keep in mind you may have to buy 3 packs, so you might have to invest up to 3,000 to unlock. So I would always look at the numbers and see what's worth it for you. Now, I personally think if you're one lot shy, like 10 tokens shy of like Bucket of Soldiers, Wild Imagination, anything like that, of leveling them up or becoming them usable, that's when I would open them. If not, I would wait until the next Toy Story one comes around and then potentially get them then. But the prices do seem to be quite high, although at least you can get some in the event. So either be patient or wait, because you can also spend gems on things like characters to get you further in the event, to get you unlocking more, which will then also unlock more spell tokens. So you gotta choose which cycle you want to jump on, or which one you're closest to that'll get you further. That will be my advice as a getting the most out of your in-game currency. Whether you pay for it or whether you're free to play, you can still get more from your gems, and that's all I want to advise. So see what you're near to, see where you should invest, and go for there. Would you all like to see spell showcasings, like how I do with my character ones, but with spells? It's something I've been considering tossing up with for a while. Um, so if you want to see that, let me know, and then that will give you all a good glimpse of what all the different spells are actually like, good or bad. So can't wait to hear from you guys in the comments below, and we'll see you soon.